sports. It's in the game.
All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Jared Cannonier.
Ready? You ready to fight?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another. Oh! Huge right hand! Whoa!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the pin.
Oh, now we'll snap the head back. The referee has seen enough. By TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
Still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brothers. You'll pay me something, fed everybody, they don't say me nothing. Still back to the bone from fetus. Them man move misleading. Choco, check if he's breathing. Nah, Jeff, I don't think he's breathing. Gully bot, them weave, man leaning. Last man that tried left leaking. Don't talk too much, no more speaking. Man free, man and man to scheming. No threats to protect my cleaners, creep them, beat it, catch man sleeping. So the beefing thing's not needed, but I had.
All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Jared Cannonier.
Ready? Ready?
Let's get this one started here. Round one is underway. We've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Nice.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch and the first one you learn is a jab. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Lands a nice 1-2. Good series. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
guy's really throwing with authority. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over.
Punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Back to the feet. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for. Straight punch lands. Big body kick lands.
Cannonier's lower jump. Oh!
Holy smokes! He got him! What a fight!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all. We go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ain't chasing a bitch, I'm chasing a dream. Oh, damn. Look what they made of the team. I know why they jealous of you on the type of stuff they never seen. Whole nother level, I shit on her, they ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young, blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa. Made enough off all hustle, I don't even got a rap. Whoa. Grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine, you know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags, you know the routine. You know the routine. Like a Mary put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly.
All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Jared Cannonier.
Ready? You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches and bunches. He's doing a great job.
Misses with that punch.
Look at him drive his shin into the opponent's body with that body. Nice impact directly into the finish. Nice takedown.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Working on a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
Bottom fighter trying to fix that he's out. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Cannonier getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, lands a stiff punch there, nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Cannonier gets touched by that kick to the body. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, beautifully executed trip to get the takedown. Defensively, what are you trying to do to prevent that?
You gotta be so aware defensively, because if you're not, the moment you're out of position, a guy like this will find those takedowns in those trips in all kinds of different scenarios.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Cannonier's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And again, he shoots for a takedown here. Nearly got the fight to the ground, but once again, the takedown defense holds up.
But he knows this. He knows that in order to finally put the fight to the ground, he has to be patient and he's going to have to be committed. If he thought that he would get...
Catch your breath. Slow it down, get some water, listen. Everything you're putting...
Second round underway.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So a nice high-level mixed martial arts there as he works for the takedown after catching the leg. Now let's see if he can inflict some damage here on the ground. Well, lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Over and over, he landed these big body kicks.
Let's get going.
Cannonier gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Whoa! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact... He's limping now.
And now an action. Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hitting bullseye after bullseye.
Oh! Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's gonna be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, he continues to do a nice...
Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him.
Lands a big right hand early. Oh, straight right. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And both guys really throwing with authority. Just out of range with that right hand.
Right under the elbow. Watch me land.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Left hook to the head.
Big body sweep lands.
While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body, lands flush. He's gonna have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
Good punch lands.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, seeing.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the knee.
Now we go inside the octagon.
Before you 30, but I'm chosen, so I'm rolling. With 11 on my closers on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean, how we rolling. All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in a casket, still I'm rolling. I heard heaven got a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. Smoking on Sequoia, running from a paranoia. Hollywood want me to come and live and die in California. I ain't going out like River Phoenix. I wanna enjoy all of the spoils. I'm a golden boy like Oscar De La Hoya. I'm a soldier, masked up like it's the end of October. Blowing Doja in the streets with Manny Fresh down in the Noya. I done told you, when it come to beef and I ain't kosher. Bought a Cobra just to keep you snakes closer. I can spy a motive, y'all can try and clone this. Get them lines quoted, but him and I know this. Line of my opponents, hold the eyes open. Rip out the hearts and let them all die soulless. This step, ride the music. This step, ride the music. East side. This step, ride the music. This step, ride the music. All night when I'm rolling. Dirty, how many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen, so I'm rolling. With 11 on my closers on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean, how we rolling. All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in a casket, still I'm rolling. I heard heaven got a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. I heard them say they want the old gunner. I'm still turn coyotes into road runners. Family, I'll leave your ass with no brothers. But ain't no love when you become a man with no mother. That's what it was. I used to get my ass beat just because I ran away and hit the track.
Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and John Jones.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Jones is cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming in tonight.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Nice punch by the Hall of Famer, the Iceman Chuck Liddell. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Oh, takedown there by Jones. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
He's such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
And he is back up to his feet.
Good stick.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Oh! Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world.
Oh. Over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Throwing that jab, no good. He's able to slip the left there. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Jones's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Oh! You got him.
Oh, spinning back.
Oh, he just hurt him, he just hurt him.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up.
Every time he's...
So a strong 5 minutes down.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Look at the turnover in that kick.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable. What a performance.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest.
I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Mic check 1 2 1 2. It's the Gazelle coming out of the zoo. Carol City, what I breed. Dissect the flow so you can see what I bleed. Put it all together and it forms to one thing. Captain Planet, I'm on my packing cannons to crack Atlantis. It's so incredible. Looking at your face is so regrettable. Better fix your mother, gotta rush you to the medical doctor. Bugging out like Flick versus Hopper. Untouchable to any window shopper. Mannequin, flow scorched the back just like it's Anakin. Smoking cannabis, but ain't no journals that I'm handling. Like, who brings the composition to the competition? There's gonna be some consequences when I'm. Now let me turn it to the judge and throw the.
Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Jon Jones.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off him.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that. Oh! What a big knee! Jones gets up, but he looks dazed. He looks confused. And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Oh, Jones, man.
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh! The...
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landed. Both very powerful, very explosive. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh! That strike blocked by Jones. Good series of strikes for him there, staying. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know we still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh! Jones' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Jones gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Oh, big left.
Oh, you just heard him.
Oh!
What happened today? Found that bitch on the Insta and that is what I say. Told that girl like I finna fly my ass out to LA. Girl acting like she outpost, put that cake on my face. Flacco cop new Rari, tell his ass I wanna race. Velo Duggan with Barry. All of my got taste. We gon' march in the party, get the out of my way. 30 got kicked like karate, don't wanna meet the AK. Hey, look at me, 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 look at me now. Kidding me, all of my jewelry costs about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy, Fergie finna lay him down. Sipping on Hennessy, hopping up mentally in the mouth. Who am I? Trap, no. Hey, look at me now. Trap, no. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Hey, no. Yeah, look at me now. Trap. through your sandals. They say I remind them of Rondo. Light his ass up like a candle. No, not like a Alejandro. My Dominican bitches like J-Lo. No, come on, with the blood on nose. Dumb banana clip up your dead. Pull up to your grip like dominoes. Living on that like circus, so lit. Man, I need my money. I go walking out. This shit feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like every day. Man, I came up on a bundle. So take that. Look off your face. Look at me, look at me, look. Look at me, look at me, look. Look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about $100 down. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna lay him down. Sipping on Hennessy, hopping up Bentley in the mouth. Who?